signs, welcome or welcome back to Frequency Phoenix 555 for your next 48 hours. My big cat, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, it's your time. Come in, come on, I've got intel. The planetary energies as you kick your way into the next 48 hours, darling dears. You have a new moon in Aries. This fiery new moon gives you the courage to meet challenges head on, boldly. An excellent time to set your attentions. We also have Venus in Aries causing a square, which is what? New structure and bringing in change, right? With Pluto in Capricorn. Relationship issues will bubble to the surface, creating some significant tension, guys. It's going to be tense times, right? Why? Because Saturn also squares the north and south nodes. Darling dears, I know, hockey sticks at dawn. It's time for you to what? Make major decisions when it comes to your commitments, what you're committing to, and who's allowing to commit themselves to you, darling dear. This may relate to a relationship or a project you've been on the fence about for some time. Time to jump off the fence, big cat. No time to be fence sitting, not at this stage of the game. If you're longing to partner with someone special, over the next 48 hours you'll be giving them your heart chakra, the key to your psychological password. However, if you're unsure about being in a relationship with this person, you might decide to what? Reconsider, right? Tinky winky styly and stepping out, mate, to go and do what you got to do to get great. Saturn is the planet of commitments and wants you to make sure, right, that you're giving your all to the right person or project. Otherwise, you'll get the rules, Scotty, followed by the regulations, Scotty. Not forgetting that Saturn is the master of time. Big cat, if you're not feeling a situation, right, if you're not feeling that it's going to lead you to what? A long-term situation that's comfortable, it's time to pack up your troubles in your old kit bag and shine on, mate. Shine on. This also relates to business situations as well. If you have a boss who is a bottom-feeding tyrant, time to go to HR to straighten out a thing or two about a thing or two. It seems Saturn is forcing you, right, to boss up. And remember, you hold the whip. You are Khaleesi or Carl. My big cat, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Big cat wave. Right, now we've got all of the preliminaries out the way. Let's dive in, darling dear, because it looks like you've got some what? Hood-looking out, was it? Hood-looking alfalfas trying to what? Scupper what you've got going on. Oh. Mitch can't kill your vibe. You have the world card, darling dear. This is Feo. Represented by the letters F and O, possibly for the fuck out of here. It's represented by the what? 84, 85, 86, and 87. It means money, skrillers, pentacale. Good luck and fortune is shining on you. You are going to be gifted with some sort of salvation over the next 48 hours in the forms of what? Skrillers.com, darling. Nothing like money, right? To create choices in your existence, darling dear. It also speaks about your possessions. You're about to be adding to your possessions, darling dears. Tangible stuff, Scotty. Because the world card is represented by Earth as well as Saturn energy. I told you Saturn's coming through with the rules and regulations as well as rewards. for your diligent efforts. And as I said, Saturn is the master of time. Time for you to what? Clean up, darling dear, in a big way. It also speaks about you having the knowledge. I've told you many times, my dear big cats, knowledge is power. And power is power. And I'll have nothing else said. Right, let's press on. A fresh start for you. A victory somewhat. Ending of one cycle in order to step into a cycle which is more desirable for you, my dear big cat. And it also speaks about what? The mouth breather spying on you on the World Wide Web. Some of you have launched a business on the World Wide Web. You're about to what? Lock up onto what? Great fortunes and good lucks over the next 48 hours. Please excuse the adverts. I leave them in because sometimes they come with a message, darling dear. It seems like you fell down 7 times and got up 8 with the bag and infinite possibilities. Oh well. Let's see the energy around you. Because somebody's about to give away their heart chakra. Good God. Proverbs 4:23. Guard it. Because it's the well of life, darling dear. You've got 2 cards, but this one is in the upright. Happiness, darling dear. I told you. This is a time where your successes and your happiness are going to be overflowing as goodness and mercy follows you, my darling dear. Big cat. Pinkies up. I'm aware that being happy means that I'm on the right path, and happiness is what? An inside job. I'm seeing the blue, darling dear. It speaks about your dignity in certain situations, having to use your what? Genius like what? Intellect, darling dear. The dolphin represents your intellect being in the up, seen as they're one of the smartest mammals, or purported to be the smartest mammal on this planet, darling dear. This Malkuf. I'm also seeing the green. It speaks about your growth as well as your heart chakra, you understanding, right? The assignment. This is about you trusting in your intuition, darling dear, from a heart space. It also speaks about you having brought balance into your life through your creativities. It's also represented by Archangel Gabriel. Call him at any time, darling dear. And it also speaks about the north, possibly your north node, yeah, as well as the moon energy. Your emotions as well as your intellect, right? Your intuition and your discernment is off the chain, darling dear. A happy time for you, right? Why? Because you surrendered to the process, darling dear. You didn't what? Fight it. I can release my need to control, which you did like a boss. Love it. Absolutely love it. Base of your deck. Doubt. Somebody doubted you, darling dear. Old underestimation, huh? Now they're sorry, mate. They doubted you. And they what? Wanted with what? Yeah, they want it with lean, darling dear. The tongue wrestling, right? They want the adversity. Yes. Someone who's on the rocks of life. I told you, a hood-looking alfalfa in them streets, darling dears. This person is going through some kind of hardship and tragedy, a mischance, a misfortune, and a setback, right? And they're doubting the raw deal they gave you, darling dear, not realizing what? For every action, there is a reaction, and I've already said, touch not the anointed, lest you get touched. And they are surely being touched in the next 48 hours, darling dear. We're seeing dull yellow in the background. This speaks about envy. Envy means I don't want you to have it. Right? Hate is what? I hate that you have it. Envy, I don't want you to have it. No, jealousy, right, is jealous that you have it. Envy, right, is I don't want you to have it. And hate, I will do anything to make sure that you don't keep what you've got, darling dear. I'm telling you, they've stepped up, guys. They've taken you straight from the frying pan and into the fire. Good God. Continue to be rogue and rebel. Pinkies up. A clean slate, darling dear, as they watch you with their mouth-breathing ways. 5 or 600. Listen, you got that many haters. That means you're doing something right. Fist bump. Right. Let's carry on, darling dears. I'm going to go over the charms. Give it a good shofty. And let loose. Just the two, darling dear. And you have what? The dolphin's tail. Also in the upright. This speaks about what? Good fortune, darling dear. Yes, baby. Something new, right, is being jettisoned into your space. Why? The dolphin swims in the waters, darling dear, the oceans and the seas. It also speaks about the veil being thin around you. You are gifted as well as blessed and highly favored. Why? Because your ancestral team are showing up and showing out. You are turning up as a what? An earth angel. A new beginning. This also speaks about balancing out your life, darling dear. Somebody's about to go on a holiday. A beach holiday. Bon voyage, darling dear. Don't worry about the bottom feeders. They'll be watching that too. From the nosebleed section with the plastic seats, guys. The plastic seats. They are a whole what? Blown out and a run through. Right? Base of your deck, darling dears. We have the what? The Knight of Swords. This also speaks about you what? Moving quickly away from a heartbreaking situation. Hey! This is also about getting downloads, being able to what? Manage your emotions as well as speak your truth. You're quick to speak up for yourself loud, big cat. Pardon me, that was a spiritual belch because I speaks the truth, roof. Pinky's up. Yes, baby. Somebody is also rushing into more problems and troubles. Well, they're going to get a hitch slap for that from the Most High. Let me tell you something. They didn't surrender. And it also speaks about what? Surrendering of DNA. This could be what? A child support situation, darling dear. They've been what? Shown to be the marauder that did that deed. And they've got to pay unto Caesar what is due unto Caesar. Oh, okay. Surrendering of a DNA, darling dear. Somebody, it also speaks about what? Somebody offed someone. And their DNA is going to show them at the what? Scene of the crime, blood. Scene of the crime. Adversity for sure, darling dears. What's underneath that? Loneliness. It's a lonely mother foe trying to bring a big cat down. Lonely, lonely, lonely. But they better keep it in their circle of sadness. Yeah, keep it in their circle of sadness over there, outside the perimeter. This is a what? Luke 22:48. A back tabber. A back front neck tabber. Energy currently around you? Baby, you've got a reverse empress, somebody who's bitter and jealous. If you are co-parenting with this person, they're no one's parent. This person lacks in abundance, a full-on hyacinth bucket. It is no bouquet, right? They are a burden in your life, or they're feeling burdened because of the fact that you, what? Are spiritually good in your hood. This is the High Priestess. This is about you having gone within over a certain situation or circumstance in the past. The Empress in reverse is also an absentee parent. If they've got progeny, that progeny better hit the ground running. This is not someone that will help them out. This is also about you, what? Leaning into your spirituality, on the unseen, the Most High, drawing on your whole spiritual armor to release a burden through somebody that was stagnant and stuck. This is not fabulous. This also speaks about what? Someone who is a cheating cheater. And again, this speaks about what? The DNA. The DNA. If this person is pregnant, whomsoever they're pregnant for, they are not the father. Maury will tell them for free. I'm also telling you for free. This person is about to give off a doppelganger baby. A whole naked baby that is not belonging to the parent they said it belongs to. Gosh. Oh gosh. Well, it's nothing to do with you, darling dear. You've got no secrets when it comes to something like this. Why? You was too busy focusing in on your tree of life. You wanted a new what? Spiritual journey. What? The fool's journey, darling dear. With your third eye buffed up to a bitchin' shine. As you sit between the two pillars of wisdom, Boaz and Jashin, for completion and beginning, darling dear. This also speaks about your emotions, darling dear. You was burdened with all sorts of emotions from this upside down Empress. Could be male or female. Because what? Gender is fluid in tarot. If this was a partner, this person was a burden from the beginning. I told you many times, my dear big cat, if you get involved with somebody and they ain't got no money, they've got no career and no accolades, they're going to beat you to the ground with their experience of wickedness and low self-esteem, darling dear. This is about you having been spiritually guided to release a burden with somebody who was what? Holding back your greatness. Some of you are great teachers, great spiritual teachers. Yeah. Because the ones also speaks about somebody who has some kind of an aggressive occupation. It could be in the military or sports. This person may even be a solicitor or a surgeon. Who wants them to operate on them? This okay. Somebody's about to have a what? They're going to abort the baby in secret, darling dear, because they don't know who the daddy is. Good God! Big cat, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, who that? Who this? Definitely an alfalfa looking mother from the hood. I need some more cards on this. A secret's about to be revealed because it's in the upright. What's the secret that's going to be revealed in the next 48 hours? Right? Tree sloth for sure. So they're definitely hiding the true person who is the father, right? And they're going through what? Regret, guilt, and shame. Shamed of their own punani or futum. Good God. What else? Nothing more from this deck for now. Right. A secret is going to be revealed, darling dear. Something that kept you stuck in a situation. You felt guilty. Guilty about leaving possibly a long-term situation. Or guilty about what? Using your intuition to leave a situation that you felt was meant to be long-term, but we've got the energy of the Saturn in the north and the south. No, darling dear. You have to remember, this is like the serenity prayer. You need the serenity to accept things you can't change and the wisdom to know the difference, darling dear. Nine of Swords in the upright. This is about you thinking clearly. It also thinks about you what? Overcoming some form of spell work, some kind of depression, something that kept you stuck for some time. They had you pressed, pumped, and perturbed, darling dear. Base of the deck, unable to make a decision. But this is about you what? Bringing blind justice and what? Listening to your spiritual downloads in order to extract yourself from a situation. A situation shit. Clarify this upside down Empress, please. Thank you. Spell casting for sure. Bitter, twisted, and jealous, darling dear. Right under the tree, sloth. Panani and Fatum in the air like a gang sign. A run through and a blown out. Yeah. Somebody who's jealous, someone who's looking at the past, darling dear. This is someone who is likes the attention of others, will use their physical attributes, and if not, spell work to get what they want. They're regretting some kind of burden they tried to put on you, my dear big cat, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Base of the deck. A situation that you was pipped at the post for. You isolated yourself from a situation that was burdening you, right? Or are about to isolate yourself from that situation. Virgo energy. This is about what? Self-introspection. This is also telling me that you know who is this spellcaster is, the one that is sending all of this hate and wickedness towards you. Nine of Swords in the upright. As you remove every one of those swords, every weapon they formed against you from your back chakra, no less. Someone with the Shakira hips, darling dear, don't like your gangster. This person didn't even know whom the father of their child is. Good God! Wow. Gone from the 9 to the 10 in the reverse. Yeah, World card on that situation. Clean slate. Nothing to do with you. This also speaks about you, what? Having overcome certain situations with your spirituality. You had to make what? On-the-spot decisions, as you will be making more major decisions today and over the next 48 hours. Base of the deck. Queen of Swords. You're being pointed towards using your intellect, darling dear. Using your wisdom and your words. And it also speaks about a legal situation. One where you'll be keeper of the coin. Whomsoever owes you that coin, darling dear, they're going to have to pay up, right? Give unto Caesar what's due unto Caesar. This person tried to delay you in every sense of the word. They tried to keep you stuck in a situation that you was intuitively guided to leave. Wanted you to stay with the adversity, eh? Right? This is a situation that you was in that you felt lonely. If you're in a couple and you feel lonely, that's not a couple, darling dear. That's a whole funeral. What about this spellcaster? What else do we need to know? Seeing as we're over here, a effing liar. Listen, and they're a page to boot, darling dear. This Queen of Cups could also be with somebody who is page-like. And what? They're full-on liar. Love everyone, got nothing to bring to the table. And again, on its face speaks about either a miscarriage or an abortion, darling dear, in a situation. This also speaks about somebody who is lying about their sexuality. They're on the down low. You can be whatever you want on this Malkuth. Nobody's going to do you a thing, but this person is a liar. And it's giving me what? Misogynist vibes or misandrist vibes. The hatred of men or women, whatever they are, they don't like it. They don't like it. This is about you seeing them for what they truly are, darling dear. This is why you're able to remove the stabs and the blades from your back over the next 48 hours. Going within, darling dear, tapping into your happy, because happiness is an inside job. This page is a liar, a full-on airbender. Yeah. And it also what speaks about envy. Whenever you see the Page of Cups on its face, it's someone that's envying your situation, possibly how you managed to isolate yourself, and you've been doing it for some time. This is about learning to walk alone, darling dear, relying on the understanding of the unseen. Took some time for you to get over the betrayals and the starvation in the situation. Possibly somebody who you saw as an emperor or empress in your life, they chose a Queen of Wands in reverse over you, blood. Hey, good for them. Feeling the regret, the guilt, and the shame. Let me just dispel all of that juju. Reminds me of Game of Thrones. Shame. Shame. Just like Cersei, ass naked in the streets because everybody sees what's going on. Divine wants you to continue to turn your shapely back. Law 16 of the 48 laws of power, darling dear. Your ships are surely coming in. This is also about making firm travel plans over the next 48 hours. Some of you will be traveling solo, darling dear. Nothing wrong with holidaying on your own. You're also going to be getting an offer while you're there. You're going to be meeting somebody new. Knight of Cups. This person is what? A charmer for sure, right? But you're not going to get involved. Death card on its face, mate. I told you. You put your third eye on bitches and mitches. Clean slate sleazing, right? You're using the intelligence of the dolphins. And the what? I can't even pick it up. The skullduggery nails are up to skullduggery again. Let me just see if I can get it all around everything, right? And it's a metaphor for what went on with your life. Your ancestral team, your guardian angels, your way showers and spiritual guides got you through a load of fucking these blood obstacles and challenges that you could only release yourself from when you got involved with the Most High, when you went within. I told you God is very tricky. He hid himself inside each of us. And the only way to find that, darling dear, is to go within. What about the starvation? You remove them knives. This person that's coming in to offer you, darling dear, this Knight of Cups, it's not a king. It's not an emperor. right? What they, listen, you've healed. You've got a clean slate, and you're the Queen of Swords, so you're examining everything. You're pulling a full-on goosey badass. Eyes on everyone. Why? They could be a liar, a thief, a cheater, oh my, a user, a swindler, a backfront neck tabber, a frenemy, a hater that comes with the bad vibes, the bad credit, the bad luck, the bad intentions, and the bad advice. Because Cups is also about offering up your emotions to a situation, right? Oh no, oh no. This person, this night, is coming to what? Bring justice into your life, Libra energy. This is also my marriage card. Somebody's coming to offer you a long-term situation. Somebody who is what? At a night stage. Good God. You know, I'm a bit shaky about the nights because they don't really 100% know themselves, but this person knows you. They know that they want you in that space, darling. There's ring-bearing space. This also speaks about what? You getting offers. If you have an online business, darling dear, you're about to see the hands of fate and destiny turn in your favor. This is about you what? Getting new patrons. Patrons? Yes! Yes, all of this and that. You thought you were stagnant for a time, but this is a time where those swords of doubt, darling dear, are about to be what? Taken out of your back. Look what's underneath the doubt, darling dear. What did I say? Abundance knows your address. My big cat, Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo over the next 48 hours. Love it. Base of the deck. The betraying betrayer that you called world card on, that you said to fetch the black bags. You are a son or daughter of Pennywise the Clown. Little finger for sure, right? Your back is to that betrayal. You closed out as, listen, I can't make it up. This is about you being mentally free from them. Some of you left with just your progeny and spirit at your back. This is about you having what? Calmer times in your cranium. The Six of Swords in the upright, I might add. This also speaks about you moving on. And Divine also wants you to continue to move in silence, darling dear. Silencio. Button it. Pack it in. Tell no one nothing. Right? Divine also wants you to what? Don't speak about the heartbreak and the stabbation that you went through. You're already wise to the situation, darling dear. Only you know what tribulations and obstacles you had to overcome. Divine wants you to shut up about it now. Why? It's not going to solve the situation, and it will keep you stuck and tethered to this person, right? Yes, I'm telling you, you'll still be tethered to them. You don't want that. Shut up about that situation. It's long gone. This goes to Nine of Swords. Look, Nine of Swords in the upright to the Nine of Swords in reverse. A situation that you really need to understand. It's the best thing you can do was to leave, or you left that situation, right? A situation that would have delayed your blessings or was being a blessing blocker in your life. Good God. Emotionally moved on from it, mate. It wasn't easy. You did the DNS like a boss, and Saturn is about to give you rewards once you pay attention to the assignment. Incoming. This is also Cupid's arrows. You know how I feel about Cupid. Give him one of these for me, a quick elbow to the face. Why? Cupid gets to look at your Akashic records, your birth natal chart, but did he shoot the arrow right last time? No. No. Put you straight in the crevice of the devil's balls with the strongest worker, Lord Voldemort, little finger. Yeah. Those dark days, darling dear, where you lost money, your health was squiffy, right? You was having all sorts of skin problems, right? Please excuse the adverts, darling dears. Please excuse the adverts. As I was saying, darling dear, before I interrupted myself again, I keep doing that, right? It also speaks about Pentacles on its face. You was having issues in your hips and in your knees, right? In your bones, Yes, you was tired of that shit. That person always came with a bone. This is somebody who oh, King of Cups in the reverse. A High Commander Decepticon. It also shows a husband or wife, darling. Yeah. Someone who came with destabilization to your what? Your home fronts. This person didn't come to bring peace. They saw you as a convenience. Well, guess what? They can't come at you again, darling dear. They have to fall back in your presence. Know this. This also speaks about the healing and recuperation that you've done in the time that you've gotten away. Yeah, moving swiftly. This also speaks about traveling cards. And this is a nighttime card. Somebody's going to have to move out of a situation at night in order to get away from this marauder. Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. I didn't want to be married to you no more, blood. The Queen of Pentacles is loyal, darling dear. Loyal. Full-on husband or wife material. You was dealing with a bottom feeder. We saw the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups in reverse. If this is a coupledom that was born on the what? Strength of your misery? Don't allow anything they do to tempt you off your flip-flop, right? Because you have to remember, they would love for you to clean up with the same karma that they're getting. This is about what? Being strong in them streets. This is your spiritual strength being tested by a bottom feeder, a slow grinding hell. And I told you, if you're co-parenting with this person, they are no one's mother or father. Brock Porkitus, and we already saw the legal situation. They're going to have to pay you even more Skrillers.com. All of this and that. Right. What about this tree sloth and the regret and shame over the next 48 hours? What's this? Right. They even tried to get divination on you or send some kind of magic your way, darling dear. In the reverse, touch not the anointed. No weapon formed against you shall prosper. It also speaks about getting readings on you, darling dear. Well, whatever they heard, it had them at what? Hockey sticks at dawn, with their panani or futum in the air, like a gang sign. They was on their back. This person is drowning in whatever they tried to put on you. Yes, all of this and that. What's this? Listen, if you was married to them, it's over. Basura! Had to get the black bags. Some of you might get the sign sealed and delivered that you've been delivered from this tree sloth, right? What's this guilt and shame about? What's this guilt and shame about, please? You ain't got nothing to feel regretful, guilty, or shame about anything, darling dear. Rejection is God's protection, darling dear. Pipped at the post, protected from what? Sackcloth and ashes. They would have had you barking at passing cars for air. For air. If it's a work situation, you're going on to greater things, darling dears. You are the prototype, no less. What's this? What did I say? Taking control of your life, right? Taking or took back your power in that situation. Rejection was definitely protection, and we was dealing with a thief or a liar. Listen, both of them will make your blood run cold. Somebody who's drowning in whatever they wanted for you. Again, I see the Six of Swords. Worry not, my dear big cat. I said dealing. I was about to say dealing, a Freudian slip, meant to be hand. They was double dealing on you, darling dears, because it's right on top of the heartbreak card. Let me tell you something. This person didn't come to bring peace. They came with weaponized, with fucking ease, subterfuge, and bull swanky, and they're looking like they've seen better days. Sometimes the wickedness does show on their face. This speaks about transport, car, bus, train, plane, boat, bike, astral. This person has been trying to what? Put something on you. Some kind of spell work, some castation, right? Malicious words, whatever it is. They tried it. What's this? What's this? Right? But you had a spiritual intervention from this back front neck tabber. They get no S blood because they go for the jugular every time. God intervened in that situation, a situation that was filled with nothing but regret, guilt, and shame for you, darling dear. Don't feel guilty because they were sent to wake you up to your divinity. Right? What's this? They was projecting all sorts of you on you, darling dear. Some of you are under spiritual attack by this thief and liar, right? And look at this. Legal situations. Take them to court, darling dear, on Keitha and Malkuth. How do you do it in Keitha? By forgiving them, darling dear. That's the only way you can call judgment. And you can't forgive them today and be upset tomorrow. I mean, forgive them. Don't take that poison, right, and wait for them to die. It will never happen. They are in God's hands now. Listen, they've got to go and tell God what they did. It's got nothing to do with you. Let me get some final messages and then we're out of here. For sure. And they're talking it up in them streets, darling dear. Merchant of slander on the balls of their feet. Jeremiah 9:40, right? It's Jeremiah 40 is about what? Being wary of friends. But don't trust your siblings either. Siblings will cheat on you, but a friend will be a trafficker of slander. And they are sure slandering you. Nothing on the back. Whatever they're saying is what? A tissue of lies, darling. It doesn't hold water, right? This person or you are at ground zero. You've got your own home, your own car, your own job, and you take care of their kids. So it's you. You're at ground zero in the eye of the storm. While Littlefinger, the devil's strongest worker, is trying to chip himself out of the what? The crevice of the devil's balls. Right? You are too blessed to be stressed over the next 48 hours. Oh my God. Look at this. You get the blank card. This again lines up with the world card. A clean slate. Be careful what you wish for, big cat. You're about to get it. Hey! And what did I say about the Empress, the upside down one, trying to offload a pregnancy? STD and a whole naked baby. So they got an STD from some kind of threesome gone wrong. Good God. Leo energy on its face, darling dear. On its face, right? This speaks about many codependent. They was depending on each other in the dark. In the dark of night, right? Have a criminal past of violence. You didn't know what type of person you was dealing with. This is why Google is your friend, right? They try to put you on pause for the rest of your life. And look at this. I am miserable and lost without you, right? Oh, so the rebound honeymoon is over. Grass is greener syndrome, eh? Karmic is no challenge. And adulting is not their forte. Good God. It looks like what? The gremlins after midnight, after they fed off of their one another. Continue to pause that situation, right? Phrase it in your mind. You don't want those images perpetrating your cranium, especially when it's coming from the bottom of the pit. This person or people are liars, right? And they always had an agenda. They had an agenda. And you was always in a what? A throuple, darling dear. They didn't know your worth, but they know it now from the nosebleed section. STD and a whole naked baby. All of this and that. What you've got going on, darling dear, is not on you, it's in you. Know this. You make it all look easy. Law 8 of the 48 laws of power, as well as what? Law 9 of the 48 laws of power, right? You are unique and innovative. Whatever you're doing, darling dear, is groundbreaking. You are a mover and a shaker and living your purpose. Noof node, me say. Noof node, you say. On that notes, I drops me mic. Toddle over to my Teesprings, toddle over to my Patreon, or simply come back here. And as I always say, you heard the bell. Everything I spoke was the true proof. And as I always say, don't get smoked. And don't smoke yourself. From the ashes, baby. Namaste. Yes, baby. That hood-looking alfalfa is going through the commas, darling dear. They're getting it without the Vaseline. Nothing to do with you, big cat. You're too busy minding your own business. From the ashes, baby. Namaste. Cat, cat. Cat, cat.